Okay, we are at 3002 East County Road 100 West, right on the edge of Avon and Danville. This is actually a Danville address, 3002 County Road 100 West. This is my daughter's house. They haven't been here very long, but they've been here long enough to where I know they're not gonna do some things. This is the front porch of the home. They have two lights here, flush mount, that are not working. So what I want to do with this is change these two flush mounts out with ceiling mount, flush mount, dusk to dawn. The switches are right inside this door. So what we want to do is take one of the switches out and put a dummy blank switch. In other words, leave the slot there and just make it hot. I'm going to go off to the left side here. This is the left side of the home, which would be the west side of the home. Here's the corner. About 3 foot in from this corner, in 3 foot, I'd like to have a flush mount, ceiling mount, dusk to dawn under this eave. That's one. There is no wire ran here, so you do need to run a hot wire for this. That is for one dusk to dawn, about 3 foot in. You know, between the window and the edge of the home, just put it in the center, dusk to dawn. Do need to run one wire for that. This is a walkout basement, so we're gonna head on down the hill here. And this is the back of the home. And as you're in the back of the house and you're facing the back of the home, it's a two-story basically, but it is a walkout basement. There is the window for the upstairs and the edge of the home. Between those two, between the window and the edge of the home, up at the roof, underneath the eave, I want a dusk to dawn light, which would be a ceiling mount, and that does not have a wire ran, so that does also need a hot wire ran to that. So that makes two eave dusk to dawn lights so far, and two ceiling mount dusk to dawns on the front porch. Okay, we are coming across to the center of the home. This is the basement doors, basement back doors. There is a light above it. Does not work. Those are, and I believe it is a motion sensor. So that, we just want to change it out to a wall mount dusk to dawn. A wall mount dusk to dawn right above the double doors. Okay. So now we're going to kind of go upstairs here. To around the corner, which is going to be the east side of the home. As you can see, on the northeast corner, they have a a motion light here. We want to change out this motion light to a dusk to dawn. again, this is also a ceiling mount, eave mount, whichever. We need a dusk to dawn ceiling light, eave mount, flush mount on the northeast corner. Also, coming across the east side of the home, there's two garages here. In the center, above the brick, on the bandboard, or on the eave, whichever is easier for you guys. We want a dusk to dawn light. Dusk to dawn light here as well. This does not have power ran to it, so we will need to get this done, run a power for that as well. Okay. Going back to the front of the home, we have been all the way around. This is the side of the garage. There is a window here. And this is the edge. Again, I want to go to the center between the window and the edge and put a dusk to dawn between these, facing towards the front, towards the street. Install a new dusk to dawn towards the front of the street, and that does not have a wire as well, so that will need a hot ran to that. Okay, gonna go ahead and go inside the home. Coming back across the porch here, where the first two dusk to dawn ceiling flush mount lights go. We're gonna walk in. At the front door, there is a light. We need to put new bulbs in this. This one is not working. New bulbs. Right inside in this bathroom here, there are two bulbs that are out here, the globes. We need those replaced as well. Here is the family room. Get this stuff off my screen here. Okay, here's the family room. We need 8 can lights in here. 8. The room is approximately 25 foot long. Has one ceiling fan. What we want to do is start the can lights lined up with this fan. So here's the first 2. Then evenly space the rest of them. Well, it'll be close. What we want to do is add in the center of this picture window, in the center of the room, a ceiling fan box with a ceiling fan, and then center 2 lights on each side of this, and then it'll also be 2 lights on each side of this fan. And we want the same fan, which is the standard fan. It's got 2 pull cords, one for the fan, one for the light. Okay. This is the dining and kitchen. It's actually probably, approximately the same, a little bit longer. But as you can see, there's not good lighting here. This will also be 8 lights, can lights. So what we want to do in the kitchen here, again, we want to line up 1 on each side of this ceiling fan. Then they have a little island here, L shape, not really an island. We want 1 on each side of this, lined up, of course, wherever y'all put them over here. 1 on each side of this, I don't know what that is, cylinder light that actually goes to the roof. So one light on each side of this light. Then you have a ceiling fan, another ceiling fan here. We want to line up a light on each side of this. We're just trying to make everything kind of uniform as best we can. And then come this way approximately, 8 feet or so, and then put 2 more here. They don't have anything here. So there'll be 8 can lights here. I would like to have 4 on each switch. So there'll be 2 switches for these 8 can lights. The same goes for over here. We want 2 switches, 1 for each set of 4 can lights. The ceiling fan could just be a hot, and with the 2 cords that's fine, and we do want to match that original ceiling fan, which is pretty standard. That's it as far as the electrical goes. Let me know what you would charge to get this done for me. This is my daughter. I'm Rob Rollins, and my daughter does live here. If you would, let me know as soon as you can, because I'd like to get this kind of going. Thanks.